I'm supposed to already be out the door, but I want to do a quick makeup look. Once I did my hair and I really liked what I did, I was like, oh baby, I have to do some makeup now because girl, I think this may become my signature hairstyle. And I have been on my signature journey, like trying to find my signature makeup look, my signature perfume, and now my signature hairstyle. Let me show you the back. Do you see this? It's so cute. Usually I just do like a regular ponytail, you know, my hair be out. But for some reason today I was like, let me braid it and then twist it around, and it turned out so nice. I think I just found my signature hairstyle. Let's do my makeup to match the hair. I do have a signature makeup look, but I don't have time to do it, so I'm going to do something quick, maybe a 5-minute face. And I am going to make a video showing you my colder months signature makeup look, so like for the fall and winter, because it's definitely my go-to. Is this even coming out? Is this coming out? Let me just put it on my hand because I know I'm not out. There's a whole lot in here. It wasn't coming out for some reason. I feel like I just put too much. I don't know, but we'll get through it. Yeah, this was definitely too much primer. Look at the way it just made my skin look. I put too much on, and that's okay. It's still going to get the job done. So I don't have anything for my eyebrows. You know, I was only using the e.l.f. product and I no longer have that product. I'm going to be using Pat McGrath today. I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better setting spray. So I already primed my face, but I'm also going to spray my face. I need the makeup to stick. I'm going to spray the brush as well. Now, I know there has been some controversy around Pat McGrath makeup and how people are saying like the formula has changed. It kind of went downhill. As you can see, it is a very runny foundation, but I mean, and look at how it looks directly on my skin. I don't know, Pat, did the quality go down? Are the girls speaking facts about this foundation? I've been using it and so far I still love it. But I will say the quality has changed since the last time I used it. It was runny before, but I feel like this is more watery. You know what I mean? I'm not jumping on the Pat McGrath hate train or the bandwagon because the product still works for me. So I like the fact that it's like this. And it still blends pretty nicely. So it's running too fast, so I gotta hurry up and start blending. But I still like the product. I don't have an issue with the product. Since this is a tad bit too runny for me, I'm gonna put it directly on a brush. But I do remember the very first time I tried Pat McGrath's foundation, I was shocked and I was like, wait, why is it like this? I wasn't used to like runny makeup like this, but over the time I did get used to it. The product being so runny, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me not want to use it. I just know that Pat McGrath is on, you know, the watery side, but it's still really good product. When I first started like doing my makeup, I started off with powder foundation, and I didn't even know that me using so much powder foundation was a bad thing because I have dry skin. Doing makeup overall is just about learning. You never stop learning when it comes to makeup. But yeah, Pat McGrath, I'm still a fan of the makeup, but I only have experience with the foundation. I don't have experience with the eyeshadow palettes or any of her lip products. So literally the foundation is the only thing I've ever tried. But I also know that I have to give you a full in-depth review about this foundation, and that's why it's the only foundation that I'm going to that I've been using, because I want to give you a complete unbiased review where I've actually worn it for X amount of weeks and then I'm just giving you an update. I want to be completely fair and not jump on the Pat McGrath hate train and not bash her brand. So what I'm doing is using this foundation consistently so that I can give you a review from my experience and not based on what everybody else is saying about the makeup. So with that being said, I'm not ready to give that review yet because I do feel like I need to use this a tad bit longer. But so far, it's been good to me. Let's go ahead and get this on. All right, there we go. Got another layer of that. So I'm skipping eye makeup. We are not doing that. That's why I threw some foundation, you know, around my eyes so that I can absolutely skip the eye makeup. For my concealer, I'm using the Morphe Filter Effect. And you already know that I don't put any product under my eye because this is where I do this. I want it to look bright, lifted, just look good, you know what I mean? I do not like waiting for my under eye to become tacky to start like patting it down. I don't know where my little blender went, but I'm going to use this brush to just like pat everything in. All right, this is not the best brush for me to try to blend this out. What brush is this? This is a foundation brush that I'm actually trying to blend this out with, and child, it is not looking too good, but I'm going to make it work anyways. I want to take some of this setting spray and just apply it to this brush. I'm only going to do like 2 sprays, well 3 sprays, that was 3. Let me count. And yeah, and I'm gonna get it blended this way because I just think this is going to work out a lot better just having some setting spray on the brush already, because honey, I need my makeup to stick and be good. All right, I feel like this is okay for the most part, but I am going to come back in and go over things with the foundation brush that I was already using. I'm not adding any more foundation to it. I'm just going over it with what's already here to just kind of like get it blended a lot better, then go down on my nose because I know I had like some concealer there. Then just like blend the sides of my nose. All right, this is looking a heck of a lot better. The thing that I love about makeup is you can always fix it. You can always add on, do whatever you want, and it's going to look so good. Because my makeup, it wasn't looking the best, and I just kept going like, nope, we're gonna add the little foundation, we're gonna pat, 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 we're gonna tap, tap, tap. We're gonna make it look the way we want it to look. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my blush out, which you already know which blush I'm using. The Rosé Latte has me in a chokehold. Like, this is the only blush I have been using, and it's so freaking good. Like, I love this blush. I want to use the Youngblood Mineral Blush Brush. This is going to be the first blush that I actually reach the bottom. Like, I'm going to hit pan for sure. I do need to find new eyebrow product. Like, I need a new eyebrow gel. Look at how that turned out. Cheek to cheek. I'm gonna go for her. I really want to know who cooked this up. Like, who was in a lab? Like, I need to know who was in a lab for this one because it's too good. You don't have to keep adding product. You can just use what's already left over in those brushes, honey, and it's going to eat. Everything looks good. It looks good. But this setting powder, oh girl, just wait. Give me a moment, honey. I'm still not super obsessed with the no makeup crease. Like, makeup is just makeup. I don't care if people see my makeup creasing. That does not bother me. It doesn't make me insecure. It's like, yeah, I'm wearing makeup. I did this side and you can see the difference. This is more like, what do you call it? This is more like, this side is more like a dewy look, but then this side is more like a matte look, and I like the matte. I'm not gonna even hold you. I really like the matte look, so that's why I like to set my face. I used to love the dewy look, but I think the dewy looks good in like the summertime. I never knew that setting powder really set the look. But no, for real, it does set the look. All right, oh girl, eating. I love this look, honey. All right, let's get the messy setting powder out the way. I do want to dust it a little bit, like flip the brush around and dust it a little so that it has that seamless transition from my blush to my highlighter, AKA my concealer. And it looks amazing. So for my lip, I'm going to be using, what am I talking about? I'm going to be using NYX Club Hopper lip liner. Now, I know I've been saying NYX. I've been saying NYX for a while. And then it hit me. I was like, why am I steady saying NYX? It's NYX, girl. NYX. I know you may not see the vision yet, but it's coming to life. Trust me. It's really coming to life. I'm going to use the NYX Gloss Butter because I kind of still want something that is a tad bit natural. So I'm going to go in with this. You cannot tell me that the lip does not eat. This is my makeup look that I'm going for today. And girl, we got the little, it's not a slick back, or is it? I don't know. We got a little hair going. I'm feeling good and I love this makeup look. I'm getting out of here. So I will see you in the next video.